Your spiritual gifts are not broken. You are just remembering backwards. You are seeing everybody else around you wake up. They're having visions, they're talking to spirit, they're getting these profound dreams, maybe they're having these giant downloads on their next path, or maybe you're feeling a little bit kind of like the black sheep. So like everybody else around you is living a life where they're just content and happy with where they're at, but you are not, because you perceive that there is something that you have not yet unlocked or tapped into, or something broken that you need to fix. I get emails, messages every day from people saying, I just need that missing piece. I just need to fix a thing that's broken or unblock myself. And honestly, we are not here to be the next Tyler Henry or a platform medium that is getting evidence and seeing spirit with our eyes. We're here to do it in our own way. We need to remember your soul gifts, not try to find them externally. So it's not about doing another course and learning the clears, the ABCs, or balancing the chakras, although those things are very important. It's about remembering who you are and your codex. So this starts with diving into your soul's purpose, embodying that, creating that, and then bringing it out as your soul's mission. Two different things, purpose and mission. So in this video, we're going to do an activation for your soul remembrance. So are you ready? Are you ready to claim that you're not broken, you're not blocked, you're just remembering who you are? So before we do the activation, which is going to be very powerful, so please stay around, I have to tell you, when I was first kind of waking up and asking questions about my own belief systems, like the questions that I had not already been told of what was what, right? So what the heck did I actually believe that I had not been told? So I started getting curious. I started becoming more consciously aware of my own belief system. So I started getting super interested in, of course, anything metaphysical. And I always had been, but I always had been limited because of what I was allowed to look into and what I wasn't allowed to look into with my upbringing, being Catholic and all. So when I started exploring this, I started noticing that there was psychic mediums. I would platform psychic mediums. I'd go to their shows, I would watch their programs, and I thought that minority were the only ones that were really psychic, that were really gifted. So of course, comparing myself to them, no, I'm literally so not gifted. But there was something that kept pulling me. There was something that kept calling me. And every time I went to a psychic medium, they were like, you're like me. You are a medium. But then I was literally like, I'm blocked. I'm broken. And I think you're meant to be talking to that person next to me or the person behind me. Like, who are you talking to? I remember actually sliding down into my seat because my sisters were behind me, right? So it all worked out in the end, but I remember thinking, whatever, I am nothing like you. Now, I've never stood on a stage and done evidential readings to a whole lot of people sitting in the crowd. That's not my style. I am more of a teacher. I'm more of a channel. I'm more of a galactic opening soul streams. I'm more of a feeling type of medium. Now, we don't need to go into what I am, but the point is, what are you? When we stop comparing ourselves to the famous mediums, when we stop comparing ourselves to the Bashars of the world or the Abraham Hicks, who are all brilliant, but when we start going, I must have a genius that is just as powerful as theirs. I just have to remember what it is. And this is what I did. I noticed and I had a sense that I was just as powerful as the medium that was standing on the stage and telling me that I was the same as her. But I had to find my own way to do this. And this is what I want you to get from this. This is my message for the entire world. We are all here gifted to make a difference, to create a ripple effect of change. And we will, once we start remembering who we are and actually bringing this purpose into our mission wherever we go. So are you ready? Are you ready to explore, to open up, to expand your conscious awareness of your psychic abilities, of your spiritual gifts? Let's get ready for the activation today. And I want to know, do you feel that you are gifted? If you are still watching this now, I would put money on it that you are gifted. You would not be able to hear my lingo, feel my vibration. I just want you to take note of your senses right now, the feelings within. Are you feeling like a spark, an encouragement, an excitement, a little bit of fear going on? Are you curious about your gifts, about your soul's remembrance? Why are you here on this video, on this activation? It's because you feel something, you're being called to something, and that thing is you, and it is within you, not externally. So like I say, you don't need another course. You need a remembrance. You don't need the ABC. You need somebody to help you see yourself so you can then bring your magic out into the world. Claim ready below in the chat if you want to, and let's get into it. Okay, so I invite you to find somewhere nice and comfortable where you can lie down or sit up nice and straight for the next few moments with your eyes closed. So if you were driving, I recommend you pause this video or you pull over to allow yourself to do this practice. There is a codex that comes through my voice, through my hands, or through light language, okay? So it's really important to understand that this is an upgrade, an energetic upgrade, a remembrance of the soul that will keep working even after this video. Okay, so closing your eyes down now when you are ready. Taking a nice deep breath in through your nose, filling up your belly. Holding at the top. And when you're ready, breathing out your mouth. Breathing in deeply, filling up your belly. Holding, third eye gaze. And when you're ready, slowly releasing out your mouth. Dropping the day down around you. One more time, breathing in through your nose, filling up your belly. The biggest breath you've had all day. Holding. Third eye gaze, and releasing out your mouth down, a long exhale, dropping those barriers down, 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 regulating your breath. I just want you to do a scan from the top of your head all the way down to your toes. And relax every part of your body. Relaxing behind your eyes, relaxing your jaw, relaxing your neck, your chest, your belly, relaxing your hips, relaxing your legs, your hands, relaxing everything, rolling those shoulders back and knowing that you are safe, guided, loved, and protected in this activation. Now, breathing in a white light into your heart center, and as you breathe out this light, expanding light throughout your entire body and aura. Calming the body down and feeling the body becoming heavier and heavier and heavier and heavier as you become more relaxed and more relaxed. Visualizing a white light coming down through the top of the crown into the heart center, swirling within the heart center. Visualizing roots coming from your feet all the way down into the earth, wrapping around your most favorite crystal. And visualizing the energy of this crystal coming up through those roots, up through the bottom of your feet and coming up your body all the way to the heart center, spiraling and swirling around with the galactic light as the earth and the galactic meet together within your vessel. In your next breath, I invite you to expand this spiral within your heart center. Expand it, expand it, expand it. And when you're exhaling, expand it even more. So your body is within the spiral of the galactic and the earth as they both hold your beautiful body. Allowing your thoughts, your feelings, just to come and go. Allowing your human to be whatever it is right now. Doing another body scan and relaxing the entire body and expanding your energy beyond the room, beyond the house, town, city, suburb, beyond the country. As you expand, it's safe to expand. It's safe to expand. Expanding around the world and through the world and out to the cosmos. You are rooted and anchored down with your human into the earth. It is safe to expand your energy. It is safe to be anything right now. Any thoughts that come and go. You may feel sleepy. You may feel relaxed. You may even feel restless with many thoughts coming through. Whatever you feel, whatever you are right in this moment is perfect. Allowing yourself to surrender into what is right now. You are not blocked. You are remembering. There is no pieces missing. You are the peace. You are the creator of your reality. You are the director, the actor, the producer of all that is in your life. The soul stream streaming into earth. Is that by your design? You get to choose the pathways, the many destinies that lay out in front of you. With ease, with joy, with love and grace. And now I want you to bring your focus into your heart. And I want you to remember a time you knew something before it happened. Maybe this was a knowing in a moment. Maybe it was a spidey radar, an intuitive hit. This could be buying a home, knowing that someone was going to be your best friend or your lover, getting a bad feeling about someone, or maybe something even bigger. Whether it was small or large, what is the first thing that comes into your mind when you're remembering a time you knew something before it happened, or the moment that you saw something, maybe something activated you or reminded you of something your soul already knew? A few different thoughts might come up, or if you're feeling blank, just allow yourself the space, and I will be quiet for a few moments as your brain finds a memory of when you knew something before it happened, or an intuitive hit that popped in the moment that something reminded you. This may have been a gut knowing. It may have had a physical feeling like goosebumps or feeling like something was in your orbit, in your awareness, see if you can bring that feeling up again and explore it with curiosity. Beautiful. So everywhere that you've been doubting your abilities, feeling like you've been blocked, there's a piece missing, I want you now to acknowledge the evidence that has come through in this activation, this remembrance of your intuitive abilities, your psychic abilities. All of these are tied in with mediumship. You are spirit. Spirit is you. To know spirit, we must know ourselves and remember our codes, our unique codes that come from many different places, spaces, and dimensions. It is time for you to remember. Breathing in remembrance. Breathing out love and gratitude. Breathing in remembrance. Breathing out love and gratitude. Breathing in remembrance. As you breathe it in from your aura, holding it in and breathing out love and gratitude for the space that has been created for your soul today. Bringing your attention back to your body from wherever you have drifted. The attention back to behind your eyelids. What can you see behind your eyelids? What can you smell through your nose? What can you feel on your skin and taste in your mouth? Wriggling your fingers and wriggling your toes. Having a nice stretch, and when you are ready, blinking your eyes open. Taking your time. Just noticing the room that you're in. Maybe find something to focus on. Short but profound, and there's a bit of light language in there, and what that does is it just quantum leaps, it speeds things up. It's a galactic codex, it's a galactic language, it's a universal language actually, that you helped create in this video today as we co-created it together. So what came up for you? Did a memory pop up? Maybe if you were blank, that's okay, because actually there's thousands, probably millions actually, of memories that could pop up of when you had an intuitive insight. Maybe there was something massive. It happened to me recently. I talked about it in another video where I was running late and I got this funny feeling, just a really funny feeling. So I held on to the steering wheel a little bit tighter and just looked a little bit closer to the road, made sure I wasn't distracted. And then there was a big slip in front of me and I had to swerve in, and a truck just went past. I was like, whoa, that was a close call. But I already knew something was about to happen, right? So it could be something great and amazing. It's funny how things work out, but there's always little nudges that are always pointing us in a direction. Now, how do we enhance this, right? Because so many of you are probably thinking, yeah, I know this, but I want to be able to go deeper into this. Practice. We expand, we stretch, and we try things differently. We try things that feel a little bit uncomfortable, but stretch us. And then, just like when I used to do videos, I'd do a YouTube video, and before I started it, or a Facebook video, I was shaking. I didn't know what I was doing, how to do it, or how I was going to come across. I didn't even like looking at myself on video or hearing myself at all. It's because I got practiced at it. Now I've done literally thousands of videos. So it's the same with our psychic mediumship. It's the same with our abilities, the more we strengthen them, the more we do meditations and remember and get the evidence. And this is why so many people that are such great mediums become famous, or they write books because they've got so many hours under their belt, So we just have to really see what that looks like for us and then expand it. And this is what we do in Magnificent Mediumship. So if you are being called to dive into your skill set, to remember who you are on a much deeper level, then feel free to click the link and go flirt with the sales page and see if that's a fit for you. We're taking enrollments at the moment. Or maybe this video was enough for you. Maybe you could do this video a few more times. Maybe you could dive in and do some journaling and go, what came through for me and what did that gift look like? How did I perceive? How was I in my own awareness of what was going to happen, or that moment, just like when I saw my husband, I was like, I'm going to be with him, I'm going to marry him and have his children. I was like, it happened, right? And of course, I've got so many reference points to know that thoughts do become reality, right? Because we are psychic, we are gifted, and we remember that. We're born pretty much old and wise and conscious, and we grow up and we start forgetting, and then we start remembering again. Okay, we start remembering again, we start waking up and we start going, I need to come back to my own conscious awareness, because I have to decondition myself from all of these layers and layers of programming. Let's not beat up the programming, right? It's the process that we've chosen, but we can undo it. And this happens with remembering. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, make sure you hit the bell, the subscribe, so you don't miss a beat. I'd love to hear from you what landed for you today. Pop it in the comments. And of course, if you want to share with a friend that you think it would be a really good video for, you can do that. But this is us for now. So stay grounded, stay a clear channel, do some journaling, and know that you're so powerful. And until next time, namaste.